times in the same game against a man who doesn't miss. Luka Marcin. Normal service has been resumed.
Just changed the angle of his foot and whipped it into the bottom corner to give his side the lead.
Leon Augustin. Luka Marcin. Mazliak! Oh, wow! Punjab unstoppable!
Calm as you like as well, slotting that one into the back of the net. Luka Marcin did well to just keep that alive. Mazliak in the right place at the right time, had to stretch that leg all the way out and slots it into the back of the net.
But the transfers were open on ISL Fantasy. Nihal Sudhish. Oh, he wonderfully curls it past Amrinder. He was bright in Kochi. He is shining in Delhi.
With just a little bit of passing and a little bit of movement, and then a little bit of quality. Look how wide he opened himself up, and that's it right at the end of his foot, out by the toes. Look at that puller. He's just tucked it into that far corner, giving Amrinder absolutely no chance.
Ricky. Leon Augustin. It's a narrow angle. And it's a fantastic win. Leon Augustin with the final nail in the coffin.
Leon just opens himself up and just tucks it into that far post area, saying thank you very much. It was Jerry, sorry, that had got caught out. Jeremy Zoe that got caught out of position.
Vidal goes for goal. And he finds the back of the net. And make sure that Arshdeep has nothing, has no idea how to stop it. Bakenga waits. Bakenga! And Mazliak! Beautiful! Feel a bolt of pure energy running through Punjab. Mazliak, he will not miss. He gets his second off the Indian Super League. And Punjab get their second off this game. Breathing space is needed. Mazliak is the man to give it to you. And that's his favourite angle.
Turn to getting away from Hanamte. Trying to slip it through. Luka Marcin's onside! What a start to the second half of Punjab! Well, they made the change, but Leon...
Number 9 up front, returning from that facial injury. It might be Halloween tonight, but the only people he's scaring are Chennai in that back line. It's a beautiful move, and it really came off the run of play, but you've got to keep your own.
Slip forward by Holger Vidal. Great ball. Marcin! Would you believe it? He's there again. And it's laid on a plate this time.
Marcin just pulled away from his marker at the last moment. Watch the step away. And the delivery from Lungdim is exceptional inside the 6-yard box. Keep the mask. And here come Punjab.
Bakenga. Against Edwards, lovely ball across, and it's Asmir Suljic that makes it 3-1, and the two substitutes combine.
You talked about Bakenga scoring a lot of goals. Look at him get his head up there, and he understood the big man Edwards was going to make that step, and he played it right through the legs, and Asmir Suljic was not going to miss from that position, and they're 3-1 up, Punjab.
Nihal, little drop of the shoulder to try and get the better of Ayush. Good ball across and side-footed in by Asmir Suljic, starting for the first time and scoring for the second consecutive match.
Man who's come in to get to start today, Asmir. That's a cool, clinical and calm finish through the legs of Sandesh Jhingan, giving the keeper absolutely no chance, just side-footing it into that bottom corner.
Here's Bakenga. Nimthoi creates a yard. Asmir Suljic, and the Novoselic was there. Late, but full of hope, that goal.
Firstly from Gurmeet, really low down on that left-hand side. but you cannot parry it away from traffic. And the big man, Novoselic, was there. Johnny on the spot just to tap it home.
Away from him, little trip there from Manzoro. He caught Pulga Vidal, who was quickly back to his feet. And Pulga Vidal shot! What a recovery! It looked as if he was going to take a tumble, but he's got back to his feet, and he has punished Mumbai's defensive work once again.
Left foot on his strong side, and he gets up, and he really wanted this goal, Pulga Vidal, and he made no mistake. It takes a deflection, yes, but how about the desire to get up and keep going? And that's exactly what they deserve, Punjab. They've been pushing and pressing, and he's got his second of the campaign.
Before he picks up that horrible jaw injury, here he comes against Perbala Champa. Machin to make it 2 and sends the goalkeeper the wrong way. And Punjab have taken a 2-0 lead here at the Mumbai Football Arena.
The wrong way, and watch the goalkeeper in the same move. Luka Machin unmasked and reveals his brilliance. He can still score goals without the mask. Who needs it? He's always been a superhero.
Nintoy just getting stretched a bit now. Mumbai at the back. Leon Augustin on the overlap. Bakenga! That's the way to get off the mark in the ISL. And Mashaga Bakenga puts this one beyond Mumbai City FC.
Get close enough here. He was not expecting the turn and swivel and shoot through the legs, but it's a beautiful move from Punjab to finish off the game. The Norwegian needed a goal. The Norwegian gets his goal.
Lovely touch from Luka Machin. Merzalak, the touch was heavy! Bhaskar Roy Majors still got a hand to that. Ricky Chabon can't get the shot in. Machin! He's on the spot once again. He looked as though Mohammedan had got away with it.
And that's what catches everyone by surprise. Didn't need the extra touch. As it's come off the post, it bobbles as it goes through a couple. Ricky tries to play it into something, comes off a couple of defenders, and this is just what you need to do. Hit it, come off the outside of his foot and just swerved away, giving Bhaskar Roy absolutely no chance with this strike.
Brilliant finish once again from Luka Machin, who now overtakes Mehdi Talal. Pulga Vidal. Punjab still on the attack. Threaded through. Merzalak! Lovely ball, lovely finish. Quality goal from Punjab.
Merzalak finding himself in that central position. That's a great first touch and a great finish, giving Bhaskar Roy absolutely no chance. Credit to Pulga Vidal just spotting the run. Great first touch, great finish.
That first touch is what's made the goal, because it's taken the pace off the pass. And
now a chance for Machin. In the box, still Machin. Gets the ball in, first time! Pulga Vidal. Early in the second half, gets one back for Punjab FC.
It's excellent from Luka Machin. This time they're playing them at their own game. They're getting it forwards. They're winning the second ball. What do we say about the importance of that? Asmir is the man that picks up that second ball, finds Luka Machin, who does ever so well to get to that byline. Have a glance up. It's a great touch there, but Prati, poor defending from him, gets caught ball watching. And this time, Pulga Vidal.
Now Nihal, end to end. Vidal. Beautiful ball into Sulic. What a goal that is! Beautifully done by Punjab.
First real attack of the game coming after just 21 minutes. No one goes and faces him up and closes Nihal down initially. They've allowed him far too much time and space. Rakip's even had a look. That's lazy defending. He's glanced, he's seen that he's there, but his body shape is all wrong.
Vidal. Wonderful move to do that. Wonderful goal. Ensure that left foot, because a lot of hopes are riding on it in Punjab.
It really is. It's a nothing throw-in. Watch this. Anwar Ali's tracked him. Again, lazy defending. He's the wrong side of him. But all he's done is he's just spun. Look, you're supposed to be the other side, and he's a defender who should know.
A chance now for Punjab, and it is through! What about that? From the left flank, Ricky does the trick.
Brilliant from Ricky here. Drives into the box. Any contact, it's going to be a penalty. But where's the defenders? No one's gone and closed down and fronted him up. And it's allowed Ricky to just stroll in there and then slot it home. That's a big defensive error.
Down the left flank, using his place, ball played in first time, a chance for Lundin! He gets the equaliser! Lundin!
Nice little touch from Suhail in that wide area, creates the yard, skips past Radim. But Gurmit could have let that one go.
Great work there. Winning it well was Abimentis, starting the break on the other end. Here's a great ball for Machin!
Abimete in the thick of it. Machin, and a lovely little ball threaded forward from Asmir. And Machin didn't need a second invitation. Just a little one round the corner, skips past the challenge, nudges it forward, and Machin as quick as lightning onto that.
There could be a change because I see a lot of shuffling going on over on the benches, so we'll see what ends up happening. Pulga! Skipping through! But taking chances, being brave, and a great opportunity. He cashes in on Pulga Vidal. Game on, 2-1.
Well, hold the subs. Don't even bother about making them now, because this guy's come off the bench and produced an absolute rocket. Talk about Roberto Carlos.
Asmir Sulic! Down the middle! Finds the equaliser for Punjab! Game on!
Asmir with a good penalty, taking no second thoughts, just slotting that ball down the middle of the goal, waiting for Gurpreet to make the first move, and then just putting it in the back of the net.
Double controls it, plays it out first time, whipped in by Lundin! And it is Mazliak with the second goal! He's ready with this beauty.
Luka Machin causing all sorts of trouble to Gurpreet. That ball getting whipped in from Lundin. Gurpreet palms that away.
Intercepted by Novoselic. Out wide. What about that for the pass? It's Magic Machin with the third. Magic Machin.
The first one, and now gets the winner. Credit to Nihal to put that ball in. But what a finish from Luka Machin. This game can go anyway. Punjab not giving up at home and getting the winner in added time.
Fifth red card that Ashwin's given this season. Here's Giacomakis! Flag stays down, and he finally gets off the mark. Petros Giacomakis and the 11th.
But that little pass from Merzalak was outstanding. And the reverse from Shabong to set up Petros Giacomakis for his first Indian Super League goal. It's a beautiful reverse. And the finish, well, put it right in the corner.
Sulic. Back towards Pulga Vidal. And who else but Luka Machin.
Just getting the ball towards the danger zone, the middle of the goal. Anything can happen. Luka Machin as a substitute, finding the way for his side again. Machin somehow makes it work, and he gives us more and more reasons to like.
All over the top again, looking for big kill. Nihal rather. Oh! Well, that's what Pulga Vidal can do. We've seen it numerous times this season.
The way he knows he's caught that so well, just look at him as he's struck that, he just walks away knowing that's a goal. That's an absolutely fantastic strike from Pulga Vidal. Once again, great technique, head down, just laces through the ball, leathers it into the back of the net.
Suhail, little deflection, and a very lucky deflection as well. First goal for Mohamed Suhail.
Suhail had no options going around him. It was the right idea to try his luck from the outside of the box, and it was a huge deflection from Alex Saji. That will...
Now Machin, and this time there was no doubt.
For Hyderabad, he started the play off, just chesting it down to Sulic, who released Suhail, trying to find the number 99 inside the box, and it was a big slip from Stefan Sapic. And what about the little swivel?
Now a chance for the teenager to open his account. Singamayum Shami scores the third goal for Punjab.
Just beautiful to watch. It was the two foreigners winning the ball back, and Giakoumakis, the run from Pulga Vidal creates the space for the youngster who did not shutter in front of goal. He did not stutter.
That's nicely done. Here's Abhishek. First time towards Marchand, set up very nicely for Sulic, and almost, in the end, they didn't even have to touch it into the back of the net, but the sheer play to get into that area.
Sulic involved. Look at the one-touch passing. Marchand out wide. First time. Abhishek whips it in. Marchand with the touch. Sulic in behind and pulls it back. Pulga Vidal in the right place at the right time. That is a stunning team goal. Let me tell you, Puller, that's one of the best goals we've seen this season.
Oh, it's a slightly poor touch. Marchand, they're set. And that is 10 in Slovenian.
Of Joe Zahera. Again, here he's just in the right place at the right time. Simple enough to deal with. Simple. He tries to play it back to his keeper, but gets it completely wrong. And that happens because defenders do make mistakes. But you don't make mistakes when Luka Marchand's around.